grease gun, and let's get to it. Some things you're gonna have to need is a cardboard tube and some chopsticks. You need 2 of them, make sure they're the same length, and a hockey gun. And, you know, cut the cardboard with what you need. I'm using scissors and a box cutter. Anyway, step 1, cut out 2 of these. Take a screenshot of this, trace it out. I'll try to get my hand out of the way. But yeah, take a screenshot of that, trace it out. You're gonna make 2 of them, and you're going to get this. Make sure it is like the thinner, like it's not wide like this, but it's up and down wide. And glue this to the side of your first 2 pieces of the receiver. And if you don't understand that, I'll show you what it should look like in the finished product. And also, when you're finished gluing it to the sides, rim a strip of cardboard everywhere around on the bottom, except for the bottom part of the mag well, because we're going to have to put a mag in there. And I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, after putting this thing together, and I'm sorry if I didn't give clear instructions, but what I did is I got the 2 pieces, I glued it to, okay, let's see how my tube is. I glued it to like the bottom, but not like quite the bottom. It's enough for my hand to fit comfortably. I glued it to the end here, and I did it here. And I had some ugly spots, so I cut out a strip of cardboard, glued it here, so it looks a little bit better. Anyways, like I said, you need some chopsticks. We're gonna make ourselves a wire stock of sorts. Make sure these are equal length. So, how do I say this? Glue this to the bottom side of your gun like this, and do it on the other side as well for the other chopstick. And make sure you do it equally. And glue that, and I'll show you how to finish the stock. Alright, so anyways, I almost finished the stock here. A strategy I used to make these these chopsticks even was I would stand the gun up like this, and I'd try to make it like so it stands evenly. Anyways, to finish the stock, I found these 2 pieces like this. I'm gonna be gluing them onto the side of the chopstick like that. If you don't, just use a slit of cardboard to do this. And then I'm gonna clean it up by putting like a foundation at the bottom, because when you glue these, they're like 2 walls but with no floor. And don't put one on top. Anyways, I'll show you when I finish the stock. Alright, so I finished this chopstick wire stock, and I think it came out pretty. I like it. Anyways, I'm gonna fill in this back right here. And then next, we're going to cut out the open bolt system. And I'll show you what that looks like, and I'll show you how you should do it in the next clip. Alright, so I cut out a slit here for the bolt. And for some estimation, it goes about to where this ridge goes up, so right here. And then not exactly at the beginning at the grip for the mag well, but more like kind of near it. Anyways, get a toilet paper tube, and I think you guys can see where this is going. You can insert it through the barrel, if I can do this correctly. Whatever, I can't do it right now with one hand, but I've done it before, and it works. Anyways, we're gonna do something with this to make it easier, to make it like a racking and charging handle, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so what I did here, I cut out a slit where I'm going to have the bolt be racked, and I cut it out, I flipped it upside down because it's kind of bent here, and I'm gonna glue it to this side. I'm going to fill in the little gap it leaves, and I'll show you the finished product. Alright, so now, get a rubber band. If you don't have one, this is fine. This is all optional. And this isn't even historically accurate because the gun was open bolt. It did not have a closed bolt firing mechanism, but I thought it'd just be cooler. Anyways, get a piece of cardboard, sandwich it, glue that shut, do it for the same on this side, and then glue one of those sides into here. And I'll show you what that's going to look like. Alright, so let me take that with the bolt here. And here's what I got. I got this little notch here so I can rack it with my thumb. I made this unhistorical accurate rubber charging handle. Anyways, when you put it into the gun, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do with my one hand. Yeah, I can't. But anyways, if you rack it back, it's going to go. But it might go a little too forward. And for that, we have a solution. Get a chopstick. Put your bolt in first, and make sure your rubber band is done as well. So put that in. get this and make sure you like make a wall. It's like a divider so it doesn't go too forward. Make sure you line it up with the front of this bolt, like the open bolt area. And yeah, I'll show you what that's gonna look like. Alright, we're gonna be making the dust cover. So cut out a strip of cardboard that perfectly conceals the bolt. Cut out roll up a piece of paper. Make a hinge of sorts. Put some support so it's lifted up. It doesn't touch the gun entirely. Then put a piece of cardboard in here that can swivel easily. So you're gonna glue this to this. Make sure it's even, so you can make this dust cover work. And I'll show you when I'm done with it. If y'all did this correctly, it should work like this. Nice and smooth, and then you can rack the bolt. Well, I didn't actually finish assembling the bolt yet, but we're gonna do that while we construct the barrel. So, get another cardboard tube about this big, not too big, and it needs to be smaller than this one here. So I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna kind of make, just do that and I'll show you what to do from there. So what I did here is I glued the other side of my charging handle into this thing. I'm going to adjust it, but it should turn out like that. And then I'll show you what to do from here. Alright, so what I did for the barrel, after I have finished this little snub area, made a cone like this. My strategy is I got a piece of cardboard, I put the tips together, and then there's this little gap, which is a perfect triangle, so I cut out a triangle. So that's gonna go to the end of the gun here. And then we're gonna get this barrel, and we're gonna shove it into here. If you didn't understand that, I'll show you the finished product. And then we're done with our grease gun. We'll just add some details and a magazine. So I just put on my barrel like this. And we're gonna put some details on the right side where the bolt is. So yeah, here are some details I made. Make sure you cut these out. I'm gonna glue them on, and we're gonna flip this thing over and do the left side, and after that, magazine, and then you're done. For the left side, where there is no bolt, these are the details. You can add stuff if you want, but this is all I'm doing. Anyways, let's move on to the magazine. What you're gonna do is you're gonna make 2 of these. Trace this out, take a screenshot and trace it out. Make 2 of them, and then you are going to put a strip of cardboard with however wide your mag well is all around this gun except for this top bit here. And then I'll show you what it's gonna look like, and we're gonna make a bullet so it looks like the mag is loaded. So you're gonna need a yellow and orange colored pencil for that. Alright, that's my trash bin, by the way, if you're wondering. Anyways, you're done. This is the grease gun. You have finished. Nice wire stock, nice everything. But this is optional, you don't have to do it, but I'm gonna make a single bullet of 45 ACP. So get a piece of paper, get a yellow and orange colored pencil, and I'll give you directions. So let's get the magazine. Try to measure this out. You don't want it to just be one round. You gotta have a round tip and then a pretty just circular bottom. And you don't want it to be too yellow, but you don't want it to be too orange. Make sure you get the correct measurement. And I'll show you the first half, the brass part, and then I'll show you the bullet. Alright, so I cut out a piece of paper, and I got my colored pencil, and I colored it yellow. You're going to cut out another piece of paper, you're going to make a tip, and then you're going to cut the sharp part off. If you don't understand, I'll explain it better. And also, color it yellow. And yeah, I'll show you what to do from there. Okay, so I finished the bullet. What I did, I made a round tube, I colored it yellow, and I made a cone, and I chopped the sharp part off, and I glued it onto here. Now I got a little 45 ACP in that grease gun magazine, and you got yourself your grease gun, which I think came out beautiful. You got your dust cover, and you got your magazine. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a comment, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss another tutorial. And yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good day.